Welcome to Poppy's Poetry Corner. We finally made it to the time where rhythm and blues meets poetry and rhyme. Yep, we on the corner where it's safe to fire up your marijuana. But this room about to get hot as the summer, so you might need something chill like a glass of wine. Water does me just fine. Whatever relaxes your mind and help you recline after what might have been a hump day at work. Put yourself first. Where here nothing has to be rehearsed. Let me put it in reverse. The corner we back to is brought to you by Faith and Hustle. So it's some big hitters in this room, and it's okay to flex your muscle. Because we locked and loaded and heavily potent. Nothing corroded about our brain waves. Going back in the days where you could simply walk to the corner to find your muse. Or peep out the latest groove. We about to let the energy fill the room so it might get a little wet. Or fill you up till you get so high. Because around here, we get praise when your stuff is fire. So let us begin. Welcome to the corner, my friends.
When the ball drops at midnight and there is no one to kiss. When there are no fireworks from someone's fingertips. When you are no closer to a diamond on that fourth finger. And it seems that every singer on the radio wants to remind you they got a boo and you just got you. If another year passes and you are still single, please know that you still have value. That singleness and loneliness doesn't have to be a great comforter of stone swallow. Singleness is not a badge of brokenness. You are not a broken mess. You are not less. See, there is nothing he or she or they can say that can match you loving the echo of your own name. No need for something outside of your body to make you complete. Not when you are a house well stocked with purpose and consciousness and brilliance. See, you may not have a significant other, but baby, you still significant and there is no other you. Please don't go forgetting the point of living, which is to enjoy all that you are given and to simply enjoy living, realizing that your heart is one skip away from death. See, it takes nothing for the breath in your body to be stuck in your chest, and you here worrying about someone who doesn't yet exist, who you can't be sure will be a gift, much less another headache to add to your list. Trust that the pressure of being the only reason someone else is happy, that has destroyed many a relationship. And contrary to social media's portraits, the images you see are far from perfect. See, trifling people can be fixed with filters, and IG be telling stories more like fables, more like stories, more like lies. And you still think you can only find joy by finding a partner, ignoring the beautiful person that's been within you all this time. See, the Bible says, he who findeth a wife findeth a good thing, but never forget, you already were that good thing long before they found you, already worth worshiping. Yet you ignore your friends and family who choose to gather at your altar, all because one person didn't put you on a pedestal. See, something magic happens when we close our storybook fables and begin to find our happily ever after beneath our own feet. So when on a date and someone asks you why you are single, tell them it's because you go on dates with people who ask you stupid questions like, why are you single? And let them know that you aren't picking a partner only on if they can make your toes tingle and stomach parasail. And that just because you're of a certain age doesn't mean that they can get you at a discount or on sale. Please let them know that your world is not dictated by what you have, but by enjoying its design. And when they put a shot clock on your uterus, let them know that games have been won in overtime. And even if for some reason, I hope you do, but even for some reason you never find your soulmate, your soul may discover there's a bigger reason your soul was made. And I don't want to say this is easy to do. See, our Creator made us to love. And I know that there will be nights that you cannot hold back tears any more than a bedroom door can hold back a flood, but can't nobody give you the joy that never was. Please try to tell yourself this, even if sometimes it feels like a lie, that someone out there wishes for your problems. Do not let your blessings pass you by. Be your own judge and jury, because being single is not a crime. Thank you.
See, I can't be that dude that comes over and you're always dressed for bed, playing with my emotions when all you really want is some head. Using me for my tongue because it gets slung in ways that make you come on and out, baby, you're the bomb. But damn it, I'm so much more. So much more than a tongue. So much more than a dude with a monster that's hung like a tongue tum, even though it's your heart that I long. Why can't that be enough? See, I don't just see sex. I see a queen that I want to build on to see what next. I see so much more. But you turn me into your whore, only allowing me to walk through your doors when you knew I would open up your floodgates. But wait, I did everything you asked of me. See, you said you wanted someone famous. So, yo, I did a video on YouTube and it got over 1 million hits. Is that famous enough? Because you didn't mention I had to get rich. You said you wanted you a maid, nigga. So I convinced your apartment complex. I stayed there and just misplaced my key. Clean your joint from top to bottom, baby girl. I thought you'd be proud of me. But you didn't even mention it as if your shit was already clean. Then you said you wanted someone with dreams. So I thought about us every night before I went to sleep. So by morning, all I could think about was me and you. And you still wanted more. Now you asking for somebody who's clean cut. So I shaved all the hair off of my you know what, only to find out that we got two different definitions. Now I'm walking around scratching because, yo, this shit be mad itching. Then you have the nerve to tell me, Keynotes, you just don't listen. The other day, I told you I need to be laced. So, y'all, I took her to my sister's place and told her to hook her up with the lace front. I mean, I feel like I'm giving Shorty everything that she wants, but she still doesn't see that I'm so much more. Now she called herself asking for a rider. So I parked my car at the train station, hopped on the bus beside her. Wasn't that nice of me? Jumping through hoops to find my wife to be, only to realize that she would never see enough in me. But see, that's when I learned that love was cruel. I didn't try to explain it to her because I knew me and I knew I'd come out rude. So I just sent her ass a text that said, baby girl, I could never be that dude. And that's my piece, y'all.
My head in my hands, the room spinning. I had one too many, but when my friends check on me, I tell them I want to sit alone. I'm cool. I'm still not used to not calling you when I feel like it, so I do. Your voice cracking when saying hello on the phone. I know you were asleep, and I know you only picked up to know if I'm okay or if it's an emergency. It's late. My emotions are all over the place, and I'm in an emotional state. I start to hate myself, hate my life, hate my heart, hate the fact that we ever fall apart. I wish I could pull my heart out my chest and rip it to shreds. I miss you, I miss us, I miss we. It hurts so bad, all I can do is drink to stop me from feeling, but now I'm feeling the room spinning. Now I'm stuck in these swirls of thinking about those happy moments of us. Like our first date, when we were eating and you looked up and caught me sneaking in a picture of your beauty and you blushed. Like, what the fuck? I'm the one hurt, but you're the one that fucked up. I'm trying to figure out why I wasn't enough and why your mistakes you cried you made still lay next to you at night. That's tough. Probably wondering why you picked up, probably planning an argument for tomorrow. It's one of those nights for me, and you must know, because I haven't whispered a single word after you said hello, just quiet sniffles and broken thoughts on the other side of the phone. And before you can ask me if I'm okay, I give you the dial tone. Poem.
Sweet lady, would you be my sweet love for a lifetime? I'll be there when you need me, kissing you so sweetly. Yeah. My kisses are for all of you to plant softly, gently, all over each chocolatey morsel that makes you seductively kissable. Inquiry: what would happen if my kisses traveled up your calves, legs, and thighs? Would you drive my mind crazy with your soft cries? Pull at my ears, scratch my shoulders, dig your nails into my flesh to signal the intense pleasure. This is for scientific research only. May I experiment on your luscious skin? Your eyes look surprised at that request. The rise of your breast is telling me just legs and thighs. What about these sweet nipples that are made for your tongue? Your long legs tremble as my lips approach, giving gentle kisses. My agenda is to kiss and lick you slowly, make you desire that I put out your fire. The sparse hair that is barely visible is my modus operandi in this art of touch play. Making and playing with this energy field, licking the energy, swirling hair covering your legs as your thighs rumble. Your nerves on edge as my lips have transitioned to wet kisses on your knees, licking, lifting your legs to ensure none of the sweet spots get missed. Don't get kissed. Your lips betrayed your attempt of trying not to be bothered, moaning, squirming, almost pleading for release, but I'm determined to drive you to the edge of sexual insanity. Perspiration beading on your thighs, my kisses removing the droplets of glistening moisture, licking thighs, your nature rising, hearing the wetness in the sweet spot. The drip drop fire roaring, calling me to abandon my quest of my kisses traveling up hot burning chocolate thighs. Sweet lady, would you be my sweet love for a lifetime? I'll be there when you need me, kissing you soft and sweetly. Yeah. Lyrically yours, Midnight Renaissance.
What do you do when they no longer congratulate you? No more back pats and I'm proud of yous? What do you do when the world grows quiet and you're the only one rooting for you? When they get tired of seeing you win? When they would do anything to make sure you don't smile ever again? What do you, well, what do you do after the slick remarks and the constant disregard of how you got this far? The hard work done in the dark. You bury them in your front yard or back, wherever you have space. Take a comfy seat at your fireplace and continue to storytell with a smile on your face. Sip your chai tea, think back to the fact that you've been here for centuries, living humbly off the beauty sleep, provided knowing that my opposition is buried deep. And yet, I'm still fearful of my greatness. I grew addicted to making bitches nameless, cause I can't fake it till I make it. Wherever I go, my energy is meant to shake shit, or reflects to shapeshift in rooms to leave niggas faceless. So please, take heed. All I aspire to be is a humble deity, chilling on the tongue of man by means of literature and various stories that tend to get gory. Signed Chai B, with the liquid of my enemies.
I'm not gay all the time. I'm only gay when it's appropriate. I used to hate being asked if I was gay, so I just say I'm bi. Because I don't and I didn't have time. Whether boy or girl, it didn't matter, and I said that. And you heard that. You felt that. You kept that bi, like curious. That's what you said you were, right? In between, transitioning, moving freely without a label, fucking with me, how you managed to speak these intimacies and sacrifices, and really you couldn't hold my hand in public. Oh, okay. I only knew of your hand when you touch it. Touch me in between, transitioning, moving freely without a label, fucking with me. I waited. I wanted. Got tired, grew confused, felt used. Girl, fuck you, bye. Because I don't. And and I didn't have time whether boy or girl, it didn't matter. And I said that. And you heard that. You felt that, kept that, and you were married. You buy. Like that's gonna solve everything because you know that I'm a princess and I'm super spoiled, but I'm not really into this girl, got a girlfriend, side chick shit, and you know it. But before you unravel the fabrics of what you want to believe, you buy, you spin, you go broke, trying to attract the woman in me to the woman in you. All you ever shown me is how deep hubby keeps them pockets and you cute or whatever. But at this point, I'm interested in the source and a little bit of revenge, of course. And I'll keep doing this with you and your husband too, because I told you I'm bi. Because I don't and I didn't have time. Whether boy or girl, it didn't matter. And I said that. And you heard that. And you felt that. You kept that. And I bagged a dime for him. I'll be bi. I hold his hand and rub his waves, make him feel big inside. He'll like me more because I play video games. In the same way that you say it, he'll start to say my name. Then I'll be the fork to the dinner plate. Me, the topic of discussion. Because now we all fucking. The moaning and groaning sounds transition to crying and cussing, neither of which I felt like discussing. So as I stated before, bye. Because I don't and I didn't have time, whether boy or girl. It didn't matter. And I said that. You heard that. You felt that. And you kept that. And I might have just fucked up your life.
Ooh, that's my type of speed round, man. I love when they come through the corner and fire everybody ass up. Foul, foul, foul. It's a drive-by, bitch. Cause bye. You know what I'm saying? New week, new heat. Y'all already know what time it is. Welcome back to Poppy's Poetry Corner, episode 42. And yo, we only got one more episode to go. Now, the party started last night with my bro, Paul Cram, on Pentelectual Conversations. Who he had on? Oh, another other than Marielle, the Shinobi of Poetry. So y'all already know it was one for the books. Both shows are always sponsored by Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs, keeping it smooth, fresh, and naturally dope all year long. This week, though, we also sponsored by Curls and Combo Natural Hair. Man, this thing is this Saturday at 6. So you know we giving away 2 tickets tonight. Yeah, I'm going to ask some questions. And at some point tonight, I need y'all to put the answer in the comments. And that's who going to win these tickets. This week, we present Full of Pride. And no, it ain't got nothing to do with me being happy. But best believe I'm happy to be right here with y'all ass tonight. You know what I'm saying? If this your first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you know when we lit. And if you already here week after week, we appreciate you and we love y'all for tapping always in. The rewind this week was the phenomenal AGV, and the spotlight that we definitely saw, single but definitely significant, was the one and only Chanel Gabrielle. If you missed last week, man, tap the freak in. Y'all know the show about to be over, the season about to be over, so you're gonna have time on your hands. Don't get me started, Mary J. Blige. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tap on into the show and catch up on the things that y'all might have missed. With that being, Shim. All right, dog. Hold up. I got you. I know. Only 2 more seasons. Hold up. 2 more shows. Hold up. Ooh, that's my type of speed round.
Man, we already done did that one, homeboy. You gotta come. If you're coming, you gotta come right. Hold up.
Oh yeah, y'all know we up like the sun. Season 3. What you thought? You thought we weren't coming with great poets and books? No. Hold up. They got it all. Let's go.
He knows so shameless hosting.
Be on the corner too.
So you know that shit is tight. That corner's a
Ooh, I be singing it because there was some bad mother suckers in that one right there. Did y'all see them books? We gonna talk about it a little bit later. But let's go ahead and get the first person up here because I'm excited tonight, y'all. My first guest is a poet, author, event organizer, and community builder who lives at the intersection of art and people. She found her poetic voice back in 2005 at Westchester University on their slam team, y'all, and hasn't stopped shaping stages since. In 23, she dropped her debut limited edition book, November 444. If y'all know the number, never mind, I ain't even finna go there. And followed it up by curating open micing and launching the acclaimed Bless the Mic competition in 2025. I think she got a book finna come out too, y'all. I think she about to tell us about a book that's coming out this year, right here. Now, we ain't talking about next year. We talking about this year right here. Let me get back to it. All right. So ready, set, go. She's bold, witty, radiant. She's proof that poetry and purpose can share the same post. New book, I told y'all, is coming. What is it called? Warning label. So guess what? Y'all just had y'all warning. She about to drop all the labels on y'all ass. Y'all know who it is. If you don't know, it's the poet Smiley.
What's
You're
up? What's up? What's up, yo?
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. You know what I'm saying? So, I love when we get on here and we got news. Cause y'all, she already let me know she dropping stuff out the book tonight. So y'all
Yeah.
dink to dink before you go buy the book. And she taking pre-orders. She didn't tell me that. I'm telling me that she taking pre-orders for the book right now. So I got a couple questions for you before we get started. So
Absolutely.
first of all, you've been creating spaces for poetry and community for years. What's the heartbeat behind Bless the Mic?
So I wanted a space for people from my city to come and feel comfortable, and for people from outside of our city that don't know about it to come and feel comfortable and bless the microphone. I think it takes a lot of courage for somebody to step onto the microphone and spit their truth. So for me, that's a blessing because you shared something with me that you probably wrote down and thought that you would never share with the world. So like that it was just to get people out there and have a comfort zone for everybody that spits.
Facts. So let's get to it. So the whole book title is called "I Come with a Warning Label." Y'all,
Yeah.
I cut a show just so y'all know the label was the warning, but it's called "I Come with a Warning Label." What's the warning we should expect when we open the page?
So it's a journey. It's a journey. You know what I mean? Because I feel like people don't embrace the journey so much of their life. Like you go through heartbreak, you go through pain, you go through separation, you go through isolation, you go through so much, and some people don't know where to place that hurt and that pain at. And I named it "I Come with a Warning Label" because before I found poetry, I used to crash out. I used to
Mm,
be just mad. You know what I mean? And then I figured out how to use my words in a sense to express how I feel. And the worst part about feeling like that and feeling like you have no outlet is the isolation part. And I feel like not enough people not enough people know that they're not alone. Like you're
yeah,
going through a lot of the same things. And so with this book, I highlight a lot of bad things first that but end in a good note. You know what I mean? We start off in heartbreak, we turn into the heartbreaker, we turn into we're realizing what the hell what are we doing,
what
what
we
are we doing here?
doing?
Right. And then we
What
yeah, and then we turn into love, and not the love that people assume. It turns into self-love and then guided into finding the person that loves you back. You know what I
Hey,
mean? Like, so
no,
you
go
got to
ahead.
go
I'm
through those
just saying you
levels.
saying a mouthful. I was agreeing with you.
Nah, that's what it is though. It's just coming from a whole wave of emotions. Like I come with a warning label because I come with this baggage with me, but I've embraced it also.
That part, man. Y'all know what we say around here, man. In order to get to it, sometimes you got to go through it. And I love the fact that it's a upside to the end. So
Hmm.
she takes you through the whole journey of maybe the heartbreak or maybe the heartache, because heartbreak and heartache could be two different things when you're broken down. But at the same time, in the end, you stand it because you learn how to walk through the fire. Never mind. Everybody who be in here all the time get it. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, what is the first piece that you're gonna give us tonight?
Um, so outside of the cipher, I got one called Truth Hurts, and it's coming from the chapter called Crash Out.
Ooh, hey man, you know what I say? When you crash out, you'll never reach that damn destination. Hold up.
Facts. You gotta drive to get there, right? All right, so truth hurts. To be honest, there's a reason I keep them under me. Loving on them in ways they cannot believe, and that's when I see the sparks start and the explosions peak. Somewhere in between the heat and them giving me a piece, they begin to envision and mirages of what it would be like to be with me. I listen while they lay in my arms and tell me their dreams, and when they ask me mine, I ask them why, because I'm not asleep. I feel bad. Sexually, I'm giving them everything I have. Hours of stroke, tokes, pushing and pulling. You're not tired yet, baby. Wake up. What you doing? But my mind is occupied and my heart's under construction. What I'm doing isn't self-sabotage, more like chaotic destruction. They cry that my truth is not enough for them. They cry because I won't lie to them while I lie with them. A soul tie exchange. And if eyes are the windows of the soul, it makes sense on why they always ask me when we're fucking why I keep my eyes closed. It is exactly what it is. I told them before, it's nothing more. And I've always feel bad when they start crying when I'm done and I'm making my way to the door. Poem.
Man, I hope your ass ain't broke, cause that shit, that was a stack. Okay, well, maybe it was 100. Okay, well, you kept it a buck, man. Hey, Shim, you damn right about that. That was definitely a buck. I'm with my eyes closed. I got y'all be catching the lines, but I do. I love it. Y'all know we're gonna keep this thing right on rolling. Matter of fact, before we even do that, man, let me go ahead and get into a little commercial break right fast. Cause you know I just be litty sometimes. Let's get one. What we doing? Let's do Big Sexy, cause I like his little commercial. Y'all know we gotta pay some bills around this thing. Let's go. Only did he support, but he hit us with a video on why the bomb is the bomb. Let's go, Big Sexy.
I got this product from one of my friends. Hands have eczema, 4 major spots there, and I got 2 there. One of them is still healing, but it is, I can't tell you they're 100% better than what they were. This stuff right here, it's all natural. It's got a great smell. Key-notez. This has made my hands 10 times better. I'm heavily tattooed. It makes my tattoos better. Just dry skin in general. My hands, I can't tell you how much better my hands look. Get you some.
I needed time to go get it. Can y'all see them up close? Y'all see what that is right there? Them is my H's. You know what I'm talking about? It's halftime. You know, one of the newest members of the Honey Dripper, a caramel Amazon with a golden voice, with a pen that burns with ancestral fire. A founding creative in the Misfit Syndicate, she embodies the spirit of storytelling that connects digital world with soulful roots. You may have heard her voice echoing across Clubhouse, deep, root, rich, unforgettable. And when she's not shaking poetic rooms, she's creating children's picture books as Michelle, the computer lady. But guess who she is tonight, y'all? It is my family member, my high partner. Let's stand up. We in the house tonight, buzzing around this bitch. It's the one and only Midnight. Yo.
What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's good? What's cracking?
You man, you know I had to go right fast and run a commercial so I can go get my stuff right fast. You know, I went too far away. You got to keep it hanging around somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, congratulations. I done
Thank
heard
you.
you, but you know, and you can always get 20 congratulations because man, the stuff they put us through. But we'll talk about that on another day. Yep, look at the eyes. It's for real, real. So you carry multiple creative identities. Midnight, Renaissance, Michelle. How do these parts of you harmonize through your art?
Well, being a writer, because I was a reporter as a young kid. So that's one part of it. And the other thing is I like teaching. So I teach, and writing the books came with the breast cancer because God was like, let me slow your brain down. And sitting at home going like, breast cancer, you don't know what the outcome is going to be. You don't know if you're going to live or going to die. And it kind of makes you go crazy. So God's like, I got you. And I started penning these books. And then I broke my hip in 2019 and started doing Clubhouse, you know, because I couldn't go anywhere. And met AK and Mike Gwynn, a whole, you know, just like Javi, a whole lot of folks. I was hanging around the drip the whole time, but not actually in the drip and writing a little here and there. But now, boom, got y'all straight to the gate and went through the fire this past year. Misfit Syndicate 2025. Me and Dev 313 and all the posse. Man, it was an experience, but it helped really make my pen explode. And so all of that came together, and I love writing. So it's just a beautiful mesh of things. And sometimes, like today, I wrote a few pieces and wrote some yesterday. And then, you know, Javi's doing the sci-fi drip. So I'm in the sci-fi drip now. And I had never written sci-fi. And so that was a whole new foray for me.
Yeah, it's about pushing the pen. But I do love the way that you answered that question. Basically, everybody comes together to do the thing when it comes to the pen. And congratulations as well, because yeah, breast cancer and hips, and you still right here with us tonight. So call that blessed. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
When you write for children versus when you perform for adults, what message do you hope connects with both worlds? Like the one message that either it's kids or adult, you hope it spreads across both lines.
Well, I do a lot of social, political, and activism type work. And so it's really about educating, whether it's
Mm,
educating on things that we don't, a lot of folks don't know all of our Black history.
that part.
They
That
don't, and then also upliftment, because with kids, they need to read more, they need to know the history, and so do the adults in order for us to promulgate and uplift our future. And
right.
that's
Stop being
one of the reasons. Absolutely. That's one of the reasons I write, is to really capture their minds and capture their attention.
hey, I feel it. So what's the first piece you getting into tonight while we talking about I write?
It's called Can't Break Us.
Hey, they can't do that shit. So let me go on because I know this one finna be good.
I was born by the river in a little tent, and oh, just like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. Listen, brothers, sisters, do you know why races are angry? Evil can't break what it didn't and couldn't create. Evil cannot break what it did not and could not create. God is the antithesis of hate. We are God's children, tried by fire from coals into diamonds. We are divine human spirits, our lives testimonies. Racist white America knows it has a 400 head start off the back of black enslavement. Burned our towns, stole generations of wealth and innovations. Still, they can't break our vibrant joy. Try as they might, they can't erase the original creation. This is why they're angry and mad. They can't cancel, eliminate, or destroy Black culture. Even AI technology is espousing our greatness. Oral traditions locked in melanated skin, held in the DNA structure. Their white children enamored and raptured, caught up in the blackness. White kids telling the whole truth, dispelling lies told by racist whites. Now their hatred is killing this nation. They're looking for black martyrs to save them. Nah, bruh, save that bullshit. Even Kamala knows y'all some crazy motherfuckers. Can't break us or go black folks in the street protest. Unconscious don't realize we're protesting through economics, hurting corporate bottom lines. Racist, willfully ignorant whites watching their vote in action as corrupt Republicans take away the ACA by renaming it Obamacare. Bye bye healthcare. Hello, skyrocketing medical premiums, home foreclosures, and bankruptcies. Black folks know that racist whites are mad because their cruelty and brutality are now exposed, birthing mass murderers while capitulating to evil. Some whites are waking up realizing you're supporting deviant sexual pedophiles. Where are the Epstein files? Makeup wearing orange stain is his best friend. The witnesses called out the names on Capitol Hill, but still didn't believe them. Hatred, apathy, white nationalism, and complicitness dragging souls away from being true Christians. Free will is a decision to support evil or perform good works. How much more damage inflicted will make you all see. Can't break black folks. God is with us. Lyrically yours, Midnight Renaissance.
Bow, 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 bow. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Yeah.
Ooh, y'all know I love when we black out in this thing, man. Let's keep this show right on rolling. Don't forget, I'm going to ask some questions. And I hope y'all know the answer by the end of the show. By the time we get the second round, I'm going to be done asked y'all what the questions are. So I hope y'all paying attention for these 2 free tickets. You only get 1 for each question now. You ain't getting no 2 tickets. You can't bring your boo. Put it on speakerphone or something and everybody, never mind. It's virtual. Hey, let's keep it going, man. Straight out of Houston, Texas. Bella is a dynamic, thought-provoking speaker and poet known for igniting conversations that matter. With a background in education, she brings unique blend of insight, authenticity, and stage command that captivates any crowd. Over the last 3 years, she's hit stages from conferences to corporate retreats, inspiring thousands with her poetry, centered on equality, African-American culture, queeniness, motherhood, and it is hood sometimes, y'all, and an educator's experience. But tonight, y'all, she on the corner with us right here. It's Bella, the speaker. Yo, queen. Yo, how you feeling? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You might have to take that out.
I can't hear you, friend.
But can everybody else hear me? Because, friend, I think it's you, friend.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me, friend? Let me see if somebody else can hear me. Who else got their camera on?
I don't know. Hold on.
Smiley, let me see. Smiley, can you hear me, friend? Okay, I just wanted to, double check the crowd or something. I just wanted. Can the people in the back hear me? Let me hold up.
There we go.
Okay, then I knew you were gonna disconnect.
There we go.
Yeah, I
can hear her, but I can't hear you, Poppy. What's tea?
You still can't hear me? You still can't hear me? No.
No. They playing games tonight.
Go out and come back.
Go out and come back. Bet that. Hold, you wait for me. Wait for me.
I'm gonna wait for you. I got you. I'm gonna wait for you. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know we gonna get into some other talk. Y'all, I told y'all the show tonight is sponsored by not only Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs, add.com to get your ass on, but also Curls and Combo. So y'all know we giving them tickets out tonight. And she back? I think she back, y'all. She was quick like that. Come on. We in here? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
I was like that Verizon commercial. I was about to start.
Come on, man, because I'm like, what's going on? The show been on the chain all night. Y'all don't want me to hear, huh? That's all right.
You came and fired that damn speed round up in here like that with that.
Hey!
I'm like, hold up. That's how we coming in this thing tonight. The wordplay. Y'all already coming with the wordplay. I was like, oh,
clock it.
Tell you. So tell us about the book and where the people can find it. If y'all saw it at the beginning, beautiful cover. I mean, absolutely amazing. So where can the people tap in? And is it corner prices? If you don't know what a corner price is, a 3.5, then we can get live. And 3.5 will run you about $50 if it's good. And I mean, I don't even smoke it. I mean, never mind. So
you know what I'm saying? So right now, the book is still in the works. It's really one of the craziest projects that I've worked on. So it will not be released until March of 2026. So y'all can tap in and do your pre-orders, but I'm not letting it go until March of 2026.
We're taking pre-orders right now. If y'all drop down and put P.P.C in that thing, maybe she'll sign it for an extra $5 or something. You hear what I'm saying? You got to get it in where you fit it in. So next year, the book will be dropping. Y'all already see the beautiful cover. So she putting beautiful work on the inside of it. So just stay tuned and we're going to get there. So tell us about your work, how it bridges the classroom and the stages. How has teaching influenced your poetry?
Wow, that's an amazing question. Honestly, teaching was probably the route into me tapping into poetry. Being an educator is a hard job. It's a hard job. And there are times where I've disassociated from my job. I've had mental breakdowns from my job. And I think it all started with me being able to speak for other educators. But I've been writing for a long time. So in the midst of me being able to speak to other educators, I had to tap into the fact that I was speaking for the queer girls, I was speaking for Black girls, I was speaking for moms, I was speaking for just using the voice that God gave me that I wasn't aware of quite yet, and bridging it into every aspect of my life. Every piece of my poetry comes from my life. So I've been in education for 10 years. Shout out to every educator that's watching. Do them lesson plans, sis. Do them
I'm
lesson
trying to tell
plans.
you, and don't be calling me when you got them children, because they your responsibility at that time. I'm on my never mind. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is glitter. And I don't know how that sounds. I don't know how y'all gonna catch that when I throw it, but it's definitely glitter.
Okay, well, throw that shit everywhere. Now you sparkling, shining, shining, shining. All right, so you speak on so many real life layers. What topics have you found the hardest yet most healing for you to?
Um, Black culture topics like understanding how, as a Black girl who grew up to a single mom with raising me and my sisters, and like the things that happen as you grow up, and how when you unmask that shit, you begin to uncover who you are and why you are the person that you are today. And I think it's healing, but it's hard at the same time because you have to relive these events. So it's like taking yourself back into childhood, taking yourself back into adolescence, and putting yourself in these spaces and situations and being like, damn, like this shit sucks, but it made me who I am. So it ain't too bad. I'm Gucci. I'm all right. I'm here. You feel me? So that's the hardest part. Tapping into black culture and the things that we go through as Black queers, and growing up into our identity is hard.
You ain't gotta tell me trying not to be angry. Trying to tell y'all, trying not to carry it with an anger once you finish writing about
Yeah,
it. Like think about
yeah.
all this stuff. Wanting to hit a couple people and you get
I'm
10.
trying to tell you.
Y'all ain't never heard that 10 points, you know what I mean? Get your 10 right fast. Go Marsh. Marsh, never mind. Never mind. So what's the first piece you giving us tonight?
I'm gonna give y'all a pride piece first, and then later we'll tap into some other stuff. And the piece that I'm giving you guys is called "Take Pride." It's been
Hey,
featured on different stages,
tonight.
so I'm gonna bless y'all with it.
All right, so we full of pride tonight, y'all. So make sure that y'all take pride. Hit them damn comments. This their first time on P.P.C. Show them how we rock.
I take pride in being Black, being educated, and being queer. I take pride because a lot of you folks would rather take pictures and then condemn me for smiling, for posing, embracing my Kodak moment, because regardless of your judgment, this shit y'all see on this YouTube live, you cute as fuck, don't it? The Picassos that we portray embody every color of the spectrum. So when you gaze upon queer workings, know that you'll always peep sights to see. Y'all, I take pride in the fact that I'm not out here just having babies. You feel me? I'm reading, I'm researching, I'm praying and seeking therapy, and she's there with me every step of the way. I don't have a baby mama, I have a wife. There's no need to pray for a co-parent when I've been God gifted with a partner for life. Y'all, I take pride. First generation bachelors, first generation masters, first generation two-parent household, first generation married with kids, first generation to know my worth, to have an inkling of what it is that I deserve. And it's crazy to think that I might be the first generation to know love, y'all. That's why I take pride in God's grace and mercy, but I cut up behind his favor. I act out around my ancestors and dance like ain't nobody watching me, because I know that he's watching me. You couldn't possibly have me believe that God don't rock with me. Because in the absence of evidence, my faith is on 100, my discernment on 2, and keeping it 3. That man don't play about me. The best advice that I can give anyone on the live tonight is to talk to me nicely. Hate the sin, not the sinner. You in my business. Don't do that. Because as I stated, I'm one of God's favorite. Biblical translation, one of the ones that thou shalt not play with. Y'all, I take pride in the fact that I'm older. So the weight of the pride that I carry doesn't seem so heavy, knowing that some of the fiercest human beings came before me and said that for me, they take the hate. That for me, they be beaten down. That for me, they get their asses back up and stand 10 toes, 7 colors, 5 letters from here to Wong Fu. And if not for me, for the change. So for the next generation, I have to add my 2 cents. They spoke for me, so I'll speak for them loud and proud, so the world will know how I take pride in being Black, being educated, and just a little homosexual. It's not that I have daddy issues, y'all. I have life issues, like groceries, like gas, like paying bills. It's not that I haven't met my Prince Charming. It just so happens that my Prince Charming wears lashes and heels. It's not that I hate men, y'all. I just don't date men. It's not that I was born this way. I was born anyway to a teenage mother with miseducated realities, terrified of having me, almost a casualty, but God had to see fit. And now y'all get on the live to see me. So today I ask everyone to take pride in love and acceptance. And the fact that you stand as an ally to a community that found a voice after the love in a hopeless place, the more pride that y'all take helps to remove the hate. So today, again, I say take pride. And if y'all struggling to find bits and pieces of your pride, you're more than welcome to some of mine. Peace.
Man, I hope your ass ain't broke, cause that was a... I just came on here to tell you, you was a bad mother. Hush your mouth. You know kids be watching the show. What, man? You ruined all the fun. I was gonna say mother sucker. Dang.
Boy, she is one bad mother sucker, Shimon. Why you keep coming up here with the wrong stuff? Who hitting your butt? Oh, it's me. Never mind. Y'all know we finna keep this thing right on rolling, man. This one right here, Shim, you cannot introduce her, but I got it right here. China with 2 eyes, the better for us all to see her with. Also known as Bloodmire, is a queen-born wordsmith with roots in grit, magic, and raw truth. Her style blends urban rhythm with the energy of mythology, crafting verses that read like graffiti and sounds like thunder. She's been writing mythological fiction and urban lit for over 20 years, and poetry in the dark for over 15. When her pen bleeds, stories rise, y'all. This ain't her first time on the corner. Probably ain't even her second time on this thing. So y'all already know when I say China in the house. China in the house. Where she at? She got there it is. And she in this thing like swimwear. You know what I'm talking about? China with 2 eyes, baby. Let's go.
It's always me blushing. Stop. Get out of here. Oh my God.
I told Shim to get the hell on. You know you be my poetry. You know I tell the world I be tapping in on
Yes.
these. You know what's up. So let's get to it. 15. How many books you got, Queen?
I was at 12 the other day. However, I took one of my books that has over 240 something poems in there. It's a mixture of haikus and haiku sonnets, and I cut it up because it was too long. And that turned into 5 different books. So as I'm releasing those, I think I'm at like 15, 16 right now in the Bloodmire library.
15 or 16. Tell me she ain't got something that will spark your it's gonna spark your interest. But what I love about it is that y'all, she giving us magical powers. We out here in this world doing some things out here. Tell the people, drop the knowledge on what you really be writing about.
Okay, so in real life, what I have currently out is the Easter eggs or the lore to the world that I've been building. The Bloodmire family migrates from Jamaica to New Orleans in 1927, and they open up a supper house. And I've been writing about them, quote unquote, since 3313 BCE. And I've developed my own language. I've had 3 cookbooks to go with the quote unquote stuff that they do, because you know I'm Jamaican as hell, so I'll be in the kitchen, all right. And right. And well, technically, one of them isn't real because you know they mythical fiction. So it's like you can't find no dolphin cat outside. That ain't real. We can't really get no dolphin cat.
Yeah, you ain't getting no dolphin cat, but you might get some cat out. Never mind. So tell the people how they can tap in and find all these magical, wonderful works of yours.
Okay, so artbysweater.net. I am in the process of removing all of my stuff from Amazon because of what I stand for and what I will no longer support moving forward in general, especially with this country that I live in. Removing my stuff from Amazon, and then, like I said, doing the necessary cleanups in order to remove myself or detach myself. So artbysweater.net is where you will find the majority of all of the books: Book of Ku, Haikuchi to You Too, Two Lips, After Her Mouth Left, This Bitch Sleeps in a Coffin, Grave Sugar, Hexing Me Softly. It's a lot. There is so
Y'all got
much.
my attention now. Like, every title got my attention. I'm on, yeah. So y'all make sure y'all tap in and support the queen. She out here working for real. What you just win?
Oh God, I just won Best Writer and Best Poet of PGH in Best of 2025 in my city. Thank you, thank you. Oh my God, thank you,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Congratulations. So your voice fuses the mythical with the streets. What draws you to be that balance? How do you find that balance in between grit and magic?
Well, in real life, you just answered the question. Black ass people, we are the magic. You can't, you know what I mean? You can't say that, we are the magic and then we're chastised, patronized, brutalized, demonized in media just so that you could make $2 off of it. And then you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um
Now you just
it's
said a
literally,
mouthful when you said black people are the magic. I was over here
yeah,
stunned. I was like, woo, you said a mouthful
that's
again.
it.
Yo, what's your favorite food?
Oh, that's easy. A medium rare ribeye. It has to have the bone in. Yeah,
So
mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese.
and it gotta have a bone in.
A bone in medium rare ribeye. Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about.
I'm a big back.
I'm just saying, she over here like, yo, give me the biggest piece of meat and keep the bone in it so we can keep the juices.
Yes.
So you've written
Yes.
genres for decades. How does your fiction write and feed your poetry and vice versa?
Oh, it's a mixture of both. This is what made me fall in love with poetry all over again because the challenge for me was taking my writing, like my short stories and stuff like that, and then turning them into poems. And like growing up when I was writing all the time, poetry wise, I always felt like I needed to rhyme. Like it was like, if it doesn't rhyme, that doesn't count. It's not poetry. That's how I felt. Like that's just, no one could tell me that that wasn't the case. And so when I started diving into prose poetry in high school, that's literally when I was like, oh, so I can mix my storytelling, my world building, and make it, more entertaining in that regard.
That I love that. Duet in the house. I see everybody in the comments, everybody in the house. But guess what? I'm about to let China off this thing. She about to come through. Soon as that thing that might open up, and I'm gonna get up off of this thing. Yeah, she working while she working, y'all. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? So let me let her get to a spot so she can give us some good old poetry. And I'm ready, y'all. Y'all know what it is. China, you need a couple more minutes because I got some commercials. I can show run me one. Like, no,
Sorry, I'm gonna just do it right here because that was very unexpected. Can y'all hear me good? I'm
no,
sorry.
now you good. So I'm gonna get out of here so you can spit that joint.
Yes. Okay, so this is a Z Bedroom Chronicles in my new book, Hexing Me Softly. I love to date talented women. I may have touched the entire zodiac, and I'd do it again to see any of them from the back. Now, I don't want nobody daughter mad at me, so I'm gonna make this quick and only discuss the last three. This one Leo lady, she liked to chase me. Stage presence so loud, like, who put Shakespeare in the military? Real seaman the way she swam in me. She liked to pop up. I had a personal genie. Granting wishes, so with her, it was a guarantee that I'd come at least three times three. Church girl, as she praised her meal nightly, I mean, she whispered to my pussy, disrespected me politely. Every movie we made was unsightly. I just knew I had that in the bag when Shorty gave me her dog tags. And then she got a side bitch in Jersey. How I know? Because Shorty called me around 3, told me all kinds of shit, fucked up my little fantasy. But then karma ruined their lives in less than a week. And this Libra lady, her complexion was real ebony, carried 3 miles like heavy weaponry. But no matter what she donned, she got soft for me. And though she was the trainer, I trained her and that body to respond to me. Taught her how to come repeatedly because I studied her carefully. Her moans became my favorite melody. The taste of her was my remedy. Constant nights of switching in ecstasy. Every inch of her was heavenly. Wasn't too long before we fell and developed telepathy. That shit sound real sweet. But you never imagine the things she said to me. Micromanaging kept me on a leash, dubbed me an amulet, and made sure to damage me properly. And then this one solstice, she caught me by surprise because she fucked like me. From sundown to sunrise, I stayed in her for about a week. My princess Tiana, the way she cooked for me, between eating her and her food, I was always in for a treat. Real gifted in the lips, like Kwanzaa when she speak. It felt good to have 7 nights of fire in my sheets. A mix of Nina and Badu in them streets. HBCU graduate, turned HBIC, with the uncanny ability to lie through her teeth. Is that an Aries thing? Till one day she asked for 20 years of my life. Sounded like something along the lines of a felony. So I skedaddled and spun the block on the Libra. I just knew that shit was destiny. Felt again as if she was meant for me. We were supposed to leave behind a legacy until I no longer fucked with her and her company, and then she became my enemy. And I put that bitch in therapy. I guess we twin flame falsely because now Shorty is dead to me. But this is to be continued because I can't get enough. But I do really wonder what sign will be the next to fuck up.
Loving you is easy cause you're beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, Shim, you won't be the next sign to fuck up. How did you come up with loving you after that pick? Never mind. Y'all know we about to flip this thing right on back around. Smiley, it's on you.
What's up,
Yo, I've been enjoying the vibe.
trying to be getting people hot. Shit.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm over here like, yes, Lord. She talking about to be continued. Okay, then. Y'all better tap in on that book. It's coming like that. That's spicy. So, what you giving us for your second piece?
So I got, damn, after, how do I, listen,
Wait,
China, go ahead. Go ahead. Wait.
I was a lot. Yeah, you gotta drink a little water.
Again, well, I'm back in the crash out mode. So we're gonna have this poem. It's called Today. All right.
Today, not tomorrow, y'all. Make a damn change today. Let me
get the kids off the chat. All right. So I told her to ride my face until I no longer tasted the mistakes of my ex. Smother me so the only thought I have is trying to figure out how to breathe again. She's trying to force me to forget her while I'm trying to force this cowgirl to remember me. It's chaos. She screamed yes while she came on my tongue, yet I still didn't know if I deserved to drink from her cup. Some of these memories come in serving size gauges of 00 and hold side effects of anxiety, yet still I take small gulps of parts of her soul and use them to wash down these broken parts of me like pills. I started enjoying the thrill of teetering the fine line of life and death. After all, swallowing shards of my heart come with cutting side effects. The previous lies left me parched for a sexual truth. And her juices go down oh so smooth, but those memories go down like shots of Jack Daniels with no chaser, burning everything that's sliced open. I choke, a harsh reminder of why I never enjoyed the pleasantries of men and try to stay clear away from bisexual women when it comes to me. They always seem to set sail in the wrong direction, and I can admit I'm not a fan of seamen. I much rather free swim in the ocean instead of choking on old missiles that look like toes with hose. I mean, my ex always did have a thing for feet. Anyway, back to reality. Cowgirl held my head straight to make sure I didn't choke, squeezed her thighs tighter, putting my neck in a chokehold, poured her shots in my mouth. She didn't want me sober, told me if I spit, I was as good as dead because that means we'd have to start over. After all, which one of us really enjoys taking our medicine? She made sure everything went in and everything went down. She made sure every drop of her filled my taste buds and wiped away the little bits left around my mouth. They say the best way to get over someone is getting under someone else, and she knew she could save me by teaching me how to drown the old versions of myself, and drown me she did. I didn't know if I was in the ocean or being baptized in her bed.
Oh, wait, that was so good, man. I want to touch myself. I'm about to go get Barbie a visit later so we can have some baby dolls, y'all. Oh.
That's more like it. They going in tonight. I'm loving it. Midnight, come out and play.
Midnight is in the building.
There it is. I hear it now. So what's the second piece you giving us tonight?
The first black president.
Woo, let's go. One day we're going to have a... Never mind, I'm gone.
Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Hey, say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Ooh-wee, we gotta learn our history. Ooh-wee, truth, yes. This black history. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Our lack of knowledge around the history of America is evident. Did you know John Hanson was the first black president? The erasure of black prominence has always been a key element. I'm not surprised by the omission of this fact in American history books. Even Dr. King told us about the lies by apathetic whites when it comes to blackness. Racist whites never desired for black folks to see our own greatness. Imagine how much greater America could have been or be currently if white hatred didn't write or shape the narrative. What if they embraced black genius inventions and innovations earlier? America could really be the superpower she claims on the international stage, instead of the world's laughingstock with an uneducated felon as president, one who lusts for power with total corruption, lies, and greed. Got so-called Christians and evangelicals misusing the holy word, mocking our brother Jesus, comparing himself to our Savior. Staged an assassination for sympathy, the willfully ignorant following it blindly. Racist Racism, bigotry, and hatred are expensive. Ignorance is not bliss. It is literally a death sentence. Hiding black greatness has cost our nation immensely. My black brothers and sisters, this is today's history lesson. The first president was black. Say his name, Mr. John Hanson of the Continental Congress. Brother helped ratify the Articles of Confederation. This Maryland delegate helped form early government for solving disputes over Western territories, helping quell division in early America. Called the lost hero, his status and life are undeniable. His statue stands in the United States Capitol. He served 8 years before wigged up Washington. Can't erase black eminence and true history. Keep reading, rising, thriving, and learning every day. Today, remember, the first president was John Hanson, a black man. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Hey, say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Ooh, ooh wee, ha, ha. We gotta learn our history. Ooh wee, ha, ha. This black history. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Lyrically yours, Midnight Renaissance.
Ooh-wee, boy, you can't get no real power without the outlet. Thank you for being a source.
Yo, y'all know we need more pieces talking about our history and this black power that we got going on through us. Man, where that camera turn that thing? Oh, man. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know we going to give Bella, right, she fast with it. We're going to give her, there she go right there. It's the one and only Bella Bell. Oh, before I bring Bella up here. So, y'all, one of the questions is about Bella. First question of the night is, what is Bella's favorite color? Y'all heard that? What is Bella's favorite color? You know what I'm talking about? First person to put it in the comments, get them tickets. Let's go. All right. So with that being said, what's the second piece you giving us tonight?
So I was a little touched a little bit, so I'm a slide my direction to something that's a little more political. I wrote this piece in the airport coming from a show in Cleveland. Shout out to anybody that's from Cleveland. And it's called Airport Hues.
All right, Airport Hues, duet. I will be hitting you up later because you are correct with that answer, girl. Shout out to you for paying attention. Let's go.
All right. I was sitting in the airport. Everything was on time, even though my terminal changed. A lady sitting across from me was confused about where to sit. Baiting out loud on the phone with her whoever, I'll just ask somebody, she said. And all I could think was she better not ask me shit. No questions for colored girls at the airport, y'all. This white lady sitting across from me was confused about where to sit. So I put my head down. So an older white man sitting next to me took the bait and baited back with, this is 33, right? Wrong. It's 2025. And I can look out the airport window and see strange fruit. And white people age like white milk, so you think a sour past will be thrown in the trash. Their conversation across rows vexed the fuck out of me. And my face screamed anxiety, y'all. This white lady sitting across from me in her white blouse and white Asics, said that she lived on the beach. White sand and blue waters my black ass couldn't imagine. To which the white man said, so do I. Apparently he was a Browns fan and a big gambler. White man got green. It must be liberating to be able to gamble, to have the financial freedom to throw money away while the rest of the world is in shambles. I can't make sense of it though, y'all. This white lady amongst the scatter of other whites provoked a feeling in my stomach that I've never experienced before. Angry, untrusting, and paranoid as fuck. How can she be so comfortable, so calm, so cool and collected? And why does it seem like for the first time ever my vision selected to a point where this white lady in her white blouse and her white Asics, plain as the color of her white skin, looked red to me, like handmaid's clothes, like radical liberals that would have my queer black ass hanging with my ancestors quicker than I could scream for my ancestors, red like the blood that was shed from my ancestors. My brother's ancestors, we see red, like stripes on a flag that I once wrapped my identity in, not African American, but indigenous. You'd think that color girls would make good sense of colors, but all I keep seeing when I see white is red, and how white is red. And if you're red, then you're right, and my black versus your blue means my blue too. How long before we're only pages of bloody history? Black, white, and red all over. See, history, y'all, history likes to play games. And I've been waiting for the right moment, the right comment, the right stare, the right anything to right, left, up, down, R1, R2, because the games that are being played in America today can only be won if you know cheat codes. And I need full armor and ammo, y'all. This white lady sat across from me talking to this white man, and I know she could sense my distance, could sense my irritation, could sense that the colored girl under the black hoodie wasn't friendly, so it would be best to make friends with the white man in his blue collar instead. And today is no King's Day. Extra, extra, read all about it. White people make small talk, disassociating big issues because protection is privilege and privilege is gold, or so they think. I wish I wasn't so paranoid, but I am. And if anybody says anything I don't like, I might miss my flight. But today, I was blessed with a lucky layover and some time to just observe the colors. Peace.
That's that corner talk. Yeah, yeah. Woo! Powerful every time that I look up. Yeah.
Boy, that went powerful. We all had them moments. It might have not been on the plane, but don't act like you haven't had that moment where you're watching that exact conversation. Not to the exact, because the wordplay again. Let me get up out of here. Y'all know we in here late. Let me get it going. China, let's close this thing on out, man. What you giving us to close us out?
So Angel Kim, y'all could blame Angel Kim. She want me to talk about vaginas tonight. So she requested a piece of
that's cool.
Right? She requested fantasy wish list. So I'm gonna do fantasy wish list.
Let's do it. I think I know the piece, y'all.
Right. It's a little early for this, but once again, blame Angel Kim. Dear Santa, all I want for Christmas is two. Yeah, I want two chicks. One because I was nice, but I like naughty shit. So here go my wish list. Nah, I can't make this quick. This some real detailed shit. Come here, let me whisper this. Picture this, a seasonal kiss. I want two sets of two lips, two women that's real thick. Make sure they no tricks. Xbox, let me hold the stick. A night with a dick is unlimited, pushing the limits, and just allow me to paint the scene. Two black queens donned in purple and green, with activated dopamine, meatier than protein, biggest booties I've ever seen, calves like they track fiends, skin like them near Moxine, Cupid and Katniss Everdeen, sniper position like a Marine, ready to suck them both clean, oxtail born on Bad Gyalene. Because I like to be dined, both drinkable like fine wine. Energies are intertwined, moving with both like we busting rhymes. I didn't like Rudolph, the Wilma kind, like the way this idea been running on my mind. Santa, can you tell I've been taking my time? I need them real shapely, in panties that say spank me. Gatsby as I handle them greatly. The neighbors finna hate me, cause I swear I'm the gatekeep. Cause I got them dungeon dragons, plenty in the arsenal to handle them wagons. Santa, just imagine, nights filled with bussin' backs in. The way this tongue be lasting, I be speaking that dead Latin. Sand skirt smoother than satin, silkier than jasmine, and the Latin. With that knee, this knee, plus the strap, after tonight, ain't no coming back. From the way we be morphing, releasing endorphins, multiple O's for that oxytocin, like Maui and Moana's ocean, we boasting while putting them pussies in motion. Santa, I've been good all year. Are you listening? I'm trying to fuck them both in my kitchen while getting this blitzing. I deserve 2 vixens. Give me that sweet life. That London Tipton. 2 pussies that are soaked and glistening. Ready for pleasure. Hand me the ribbon and let me measure. Now they tethered. Presented together, making me wetter and wetter. And I promise next year, I'll do better, because everything is better with leather. Santa, I've been plotting and scheming. So while they tag teaming, I'm gonna get even like Steven. Back shots and heavy breathing, muffled moans and screaming. Edgelord unleashing demons, Gordon as I'm serving heathens. They scratching as I deepen, Harriet in water, release the semen. I mean, the Freeman, because 'tis the season to roll up my sleeves. And you know what, Santa? Just rename me Prancer and give me 2 personal dances and let us flow like cancers. Spitting this ancient banter, I'm a professional romancer. On Venus, 2 feet planted. Suddenly, I'm both-handed, hooked in Jumanji, implanted, comet spreading Queen's Gambit, chest to chest, bishop slanted. These hands especially crafted to inspect her gadgets, covers blown like Clayton's gasket, because pretty pussies deserve open caskets. Eating groceries, I'm a soul snatcher, handless packed like a backdoor dasher, spreading them on a platter, conversing like the Mad Hatter, we busting nuts and moves like Jagger. Crown slipping while we humping, I'm pussy pillaging and plundering, because I'm real crisp with my discovering, watching them come undone again. So yeah, I want 2 chicks, and Santa is not new to this.
Boy, no cap. Like if I took this cap off, you'll still be locked and loaded like me. Let's go.
Oh yeah, Santa baby. Never mind. Y'all know I start trying to sing and shit. Hey y'all, question. What was China's favorite food? You know what I mean? Everybody except for Duet. Duet cannot answer the question because she already got them damn tickets. So, what was China's favorite food? And it wasn't what she just named in that damn piece. So, y'all come on, let's go. Put it in the comments. Y'all know it's time for church announcements. But before I get to the church announcements, I'm going to give y'all a little bit time to put that answer in that thing. With that being said, y'all know I'm finna run one of my, T got it. Big friends in the house, they done got that thing. So it's already up, but I'm still gonna run my damn commercial. Hold on.
You need to get that whole sunflower one. You know I got one. I got my lemon blueberry at the bottom. And then I just bought some more Henry on scrub. So I'm being scrub. So that's why I'm so.
My girl did her big one. Y'all see the keynote? The packaging is nice. Keynote. And y'all, it smells so good. Shop with my girl.
What's This is Paul Cram, the poet, host of Intellectual Conversations. When it comes to keeping your skin smooth, soft, and hydrated, there's only one name you need to remember. Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs. At the.com to get you some.
Homemade, natural infused with coastal sunshine energy. These scrubs don't just clean, they heal. Exfoliate the stress. Rinse off your week and walk out smelling like peace and power, baby. Mix that with the balm and you lit. So whether you performing under bright lights or just vibing in the mirror, make sure your skin is giving off main character energy, because we ain't no side pieces when it comes to this glow. You know we out here standing straight and firm on it. With that being said, let's get to these church announcements. Remember, the show really started last night, so y'all make sure y'all tap in with my boy, my brother, on YouTube as well. Intellectual Conversations, and he had Marielle the Shinobi on that thing last night, so make sure y'all get there. Don't forget, we just gave the 2 free tickets away, Curls and Combos. Y'all know, tap in. It's Saturday. If you want to get it, tap in at designsbydij.com. And speaking of Saturdays, Sensual Saturdays is back. Man, if y'all don't know, it's hosted by the beautiful Jay Simone, so you know Walking Erotica will be in the building. Saying it's also featuring this month right here, my cousin and them, Ebony the Goddess. So if you want your tickets, tap in on Eventbrite. Get your early bird tickets now, because I'll be at the door and I'll be handing out these sexy ass hugs. So come pull up and get you some, and product will be in the house. With that being said, make sure you wake up with gratitude so it shows in your attitude so you can reach those major altitudes. And guess what, y'all? Just like that, we out. This was a damn show, man. I enjoyed tonight. Only one more to go. Make sure y'all tap the freaky.
Yeah, man, so we made it to the end of another tremendously dope show. Y'all already know Key-notez gonna be thanking y'all tomorrow with her little foo-foo praise dance. Y'all know that's what she praised everybody for tapping on in. You know, I go to church too. Like, hey, man, we made it through another show, man, and I'd like to thank my damn self for being the host with the most, the mother sucker that I am. Yeah, you heard it. I was a bad mother sucker, and I'm out. Let's go.